Here's Jones inside to Katie, driving off the board, good. Rebound, good. Back up, good. That may be the bucket that ignites this team. Stroud's got it, stolen away, deflected, over to McIntosh, drives down the lane, off the board, and this time it's good. Tipped up, no good, and the rebound to Jones, and Jared Peterson along the sideline saying, let's go. Jones drives, jump pass down to McIntosh, shot up, and good, and a foul. Great feed from Jones to McIntosh. Here's Jones on the outside, long-range bomb, banked it in. Jones with a follow, laid it in good. Rebound, Gooden on the inside, back up and good. And Michelle Gooden converts an offensive rebound for 2 points. Jump shot at the free throw line, it's no good. Rebound, Gooden, and it's good. And Michelle Gooden is going to war inside. They get it into Gooden, back to McIntosh, drives down the lane. Pulls it up right side, Stallings, long range, bomb, good! How about that? And we are tied going into the fourth quarter. Here's Stallings down to McIntosh, drives along the baseline, reverse, shot up, good. And that ties her with Jody Whitaker on the all-time career scoring mark at 2,095 career points. And McIntosh with a follow, and good! And the Lady Eagles lead, and McIntosh is the all-time leading scorer for the Austin Lady Eagles. Oh, good. Stallings, and good. And Brooke Stallings again. Here's a drive, blocked away by Good. Lady Eagles on a run again. They're controlling the game right now. Down to Dowling, back to Stallings, banked it in good. Jones with it, down the lane, wide open, left-handed layup, good. Fires, no good. Rebound, McIntosh has got it, fires it up to Jones. Chelsea's going to lay it up, and good. Right there it is, folks, basketball history. For the third consecutive time, and the first time ever, the Austin Lady Eagles have won the sectional championship. Jones, long-range bomb, and good. Dowling is ahead of the pack. She's going to lay it up and in a layup, and it's good. And the rebound of Mater Dei. Davidson takes it away. Davidson to Dowling. Dowling, long-range bomb, way out on the floor, good. Here's Stallings, driving on the left side, over to Davidson, shot up, and good. Or Stallings has it, passes off to McIntosh, drives down the lane and lays it in. That's stolen away by Davidson. She dribbled right to her. And the shot up, good. Down the lane, pull-up shot, no good. And the rebound to the Lady Eagles. It's Davidson off to the races on the right side, and the shot is good. Katie's on a run. Bounce pass to Davidson. Davidson in the lane, and good. Downloaded Dowling. Dowling spins. Hook shot, good. McIntosh has got it. Driving down the lane now. Oh, a great move by McIntosh, and she lays it in. Gooden's got it. Driving down on the baseline, taking it all the way in. They left her wide open. She laid it in. Katie's going to try to work it one-on-one down the lane, and they left her wide open. Austin's got it, headed the other way. McIntosh down to Gray. Good. Here's a shot. No good. Jones with the rebound. That was Gray's first 2 points of the game. Here's McIntosh trying to run it down. Great save by Katie. Here's Michelle. Bounce pass to Davidson. Shot up and good. McIntosh in the lane. She drives and left-handed shot, good. And McIntosh has 16. Long-range bomb. No good. Rebound, McIntosh. Lady Eagles on a run. Davidson ahead of everybody. Shot up and good. She drives, in trouble. Gooden's got a steal. Stolen away by Michelle Gooden. Layup and good. And a great defensive play by Gooden. Goes in there and gets the rebound and gets it right back to McIntosh and lays it in. And the Lady Eagles have done it. They've won their third consecutive regional championship by a final score of 67-59. They go to 24-2 on the year, and they will play in the semi-state next Saturday. reverse roles here. Winchester took the quick shot. Great feed from Jones into Chantel Gray. And now she gets it over to Dowling on the left side. It looks like Winchester likes man-to-man. Gray, long-range bomb, good! Chantel Gray, they left her wide open. Dowling with a head fake over to McIntosh down the lane against Ham. Shot up, good. Here's Dowling on the outside. Head fake, drives down the lane, fires it over to Gray, and Chantel Gray is absolutely on fire. Here's Jones, long-range bomb, and good. And now Jesse fires it out front to Jones. Back inside they go to McIntosh, shot up, and good, and a foul. Stallings down to Gray, shot up off the board, good. Jones with it. Down to Gooden, baseline jump shot, and good. There's a drive, Meinerding down, inside, shot, no good, rebound, Austin. It's Davidson on the run, down to 50 seconds. Davidson pushes it up left side, over to Stallings. Here's Jones in the lane, one-handed jumper. McIntosh has got it, and good. And Katie with a follow, back up, and good. Now gets it over to Morris on steal, and it's Katie McIntosh again. Shot up and good. And right now you're seeing a Big Mac attack, Davey. Bounce pass down low to McIntosh. Katie's got it. Fires it out front to Dowling. Pulls up, down the lane, over Ham, and good. Here's Frazee driving, fell down. Picked up by Jones. Lady Eagles the other way. Jones with it. She's got McIntosh trailing her. Fires it up, and good, and a foul. The Austin Lady Eagle fans are going crazy. They are standing on the other side of the court. There they are right there. That's the student section, and the adult section doing the same thing. Still looking. Here's Gooden. Long-range bomb, and good. And the Lady Eagles, there's a steal. McIntosh to Jones, and good. And they're blowing them out right now. Jones with it, over to Gooden. Gooden with it inside, up and good, and a foul. Right back to Katie, down the lane. Here's Dowling, long-range bomb, and good. And stolen away by Dowling. And here comes Austin 4-on-2. Dowling gets by Frazee. Behind the back to Gooden, and good. What a play. They're blowing them out. 60-42. They are celebrating in the Austin section, and an 18-point lead right now for the Austin Lady Eagles. Left side over to Jones. Jones with it out front. Dribbles. Cross-court pass to Dowling, good. Jones down to Katie. Katie drives in the lane. Down low to Dowling. Shot up and good. What a play by Katie McIntosh to Ashley Dowling. That's a happy group over there on the sideline right now, with the Lady Eagles leading by 21 points with 1 minute and 24 seconds to play. Here's Napier with it. Right side, putting it up, good. And right there it is, folks. The Lady Eagles are semi-state champs, and they're going to play for the state championship next Saturday at Fort Wayne. The Austin Lady Eagles, only the third time in the school's history they've won a semi-state championship, but that is a happy group of people. And this time, they came here playing the #1 team as they did the last 2 years, and this time they come away with a victory, 72-48. Now we're just going to enjoy what's going on right now.
Lady Eagles basketball, leading by 5 in overtime. Into McIntosh. She's got it. Down to 12 seconds. Katie, bounce pass down to Davidson. Back out front, batted away, and Lars can't hold on to it. Only 6.8 seconds remaining. They're going to win this thing. They're going to be state champs. Jared Peterson wants a timeout. Timeout. Woo! 6.8 seconds remaining. Lady Eagles up 70 to 65 in overtime. Kelly Holland, the crowd chanting her name. She was injured. She had to sit out the entire year, but she's going to get a play in the state championship game. McIntosh with it down to Gray. That's it. Tom McIntosh down to Holland. She fires. And down to 1.4 seconds to play. It's going to be Austin basketball. And the Lady Eagles are 1.4 seconds away from history. From history. Dowling will try to get it in. Into Holland. She fires. That's it. State champs. The Lady Eagles are state champs. State champs. 70 to 65 over Fort Wayne Warriors. State champs. 2010 state champions, Class 2A.
The winner of the 2010 Patricia Elroy Medal Aptitude Award for Class 2A Girls Basketball from Austin High School.
Congratulations, Coach Peterson here to win the state championship. How does it feel, man? Going to Disney World?
I'm going to Austin. We're too far. We're going home, baby.
Well, it was an exciting game here. Mike Bear and I was going with you all the way, and it's just a wonderful feeling here to finally get a state championship for Austin High School.
Yeah, it's a great feeling. Fort Wayne Lewis tipped her hat off them. That team was amazing talent. They got some girls that can really play, and the coach did a fabulous job with them. But, you know, I give the credit to all the kids, I always have, and unbelievable run. They've taken us on for the last 4 years, the freshmen, and to be able to finish it with the state championship, it's unbelievable.
Coach, I got to ask, you were down. You had that 9-point lead going into the fourth quarter. They came back and got the lead late, and then you got a big basket by McIntosh. What was going through your mind there late in the fourth quarter?
Well, we scouted them, and obviously in Oak Hill. Oak Hill's a great team. They beat Oak Hill in a similar fashion. Oak Hill was up 9 or 10 in the fourth quarter, and they come back. As I kept telling the girls, they're going to make a charge. They're going to make a run. We got to be able to handle the run and be ready for it when they throw it out. But, you know, they did a great job getting back into it. But in that situation, we made a switch to man, and our total kids, we've been preaching for 4 years, our man-to-man defense, and it finally came up big there with a couple stops.
Coach, you said you'd walk to get here. Will you walk back tonight?
I got a championship now. I'm going home, man. Celebrate.
Coach,
unbelievable.
Weren't they great?
Oh, unbelievable. Look at him. Unbelievable.
Let's go way out. night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good, good night. I feel it. That tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be.
Hello again, basketball friends, and welcome to the Lady Eagles State Championship celebration. Before we get started in meeting these people, let's join the high school band and the cheerleaders for our school song. At this time, Dave Deaton is going to introduce to you the 2010 state champs.
Okay, when I announce your name, girls, you can sit down. Managers, Tasha Brindley, Danielle Willoughby, Kelsey Barnett. Players, Jasmine Lovins, Cindy Johnson, Christina Hopkins, Danielle Ritchie, Alexa Hensley, Courtney Mace, Michaela Clark, Rochelle Blaylock, Lindsay Davidson, Brenna Offinger, Sam Wooten, Camry Howard, Brooke Stallings, Jesse Davis, Kelly Holland, Chantel Gray, Ashley Dowling, Michelle Gooden, Chelsea Jones. Katie McIntosh. Coaches, Scott Turner. Lanny McIntosh. Ryan Harrell. Ashley Stallings. Tyler Peterson. And head coach, Jared Peterson.
For now, we're going to turn the floor over to the Austin High School cheerleaders. This side is going to be black, this side is going to be white. They're now going to do two bits. Dave Dean was chanting blue, by the way. basketball friends, the principal of Austin High School, Mr. Sherman Smith.
Well, thank everybody for coming out tonight. You guys have been great fans, super supportive of these young ladies, and they deserved every bit of it all year long. Ladies, you guys have taken us on a statewide journey. It seems like we went to Brownstown, not too far. Then we went to Forest Park, a little bit further, then to Southport, and then to Fort Wayne, and it was worth every step of the way. I'd like to congratulate you guys for like to congratulate the team, of course, coaches, fans. This championship is part of everyone's, and especially like to thank Sheriff Lisenby. I understand that you cut a pretty mean donut in certain areas, so that was a great parade and a great welcome back Saturday night. Ladies, thank you for all the memories. I'm not sure about that last game, though, because that was a little nerve-wracking. You showed, though, what you're made of. You showed what you truly were after and what you truly went up there to get, and you brought it back, that big piece of wood up there. I know individuals are going to get spoken about, but I just want to lump our 4 seniors into one group, and I really want to thank you 4 seniors for a super 4 years. It's been fun to watch you.
We have with us tonight 2 very special people who represent 2 very special teams. 25 years ago, the Austin Lady Eagles went to the Final Four in open class basketball. Let's welcome the head coach from that team, Coach Rick Riegel. In 1999, the Lady Eagles went to the state finals again. Representing that team and their coach of the 1999 Lady Eagles, head coach Dan Deaton.
Okay, as they're making their applause there, Mommy always liked Dan best, and that's why he got the last show there. Always. We'd like for all the former Lady Eagles who played to stand up at this time and be recognized. All former Lady Eagles. Great turnout from those. We'd also like for all the coaches who've coached these girls either AAU or junior high coaches to stand up at this time too and be recognized. Curtis White. We've had quite a few. Greg Gooden, Laylock, Stallings. A lot goes into a state championship. It's not just when they get here, it's before they get here, and there's a lot of work and time put in for it. And these people who we've had in this community have done a wonderful job with that, and these girls will attest to that they appreciate everything that you all have done for them.
Before we talk with Coach Peterson and the seniors, we'd like to take a moment and reflect what this group has accomplished in the last 4 years. Let's start with 86 wins and only 19 defeats. As you know, Coach Peterson, he likes his teams to score a lot of points, and score they did. They led the state in Indiana in scoring 3 consecutive years. Here's one of my favorites. They beat the other Scott County High School 3 straight times. They won the Mid-Southern Conference 2 times. They won 3 sectionals. They won 3 regionals. They won a semi-state. And they are the 2010 Class 2A state champions. It's okay, girls, you can clap for yourselves. The guy who coached all of this is the Lady Eagles coach, Jared Peterson.
Coach Peterson, special year. It's a special year for Austin High School. The 100th year of the graduating class of Austin High School and the first state championship. It's amazing the adventure you've had us on. Your teams play an exciting style of basketball. How did you know that this would fit this group of girls?
Well, before I answer, I just have to say thank you for fans, parents, community, city, county, the sheriff, the police departments, the fire trucks, Ted, our bus driver, and most importantly, thank you to these players. They've taken me with them, and I just feel privileged and honored to say I was their basketball coach.
Spoken like a true politician.
Now to answer your question, we do play a very exciting game of basketball. It's sometimes not the prettiest or neatest, and it might drive you crazy watching us at times, but we play fast, we get up and down fast. It suits our style, it suits our guards, our quickness, our strengths that we do by dribbling the basketball and getting up and defensively forcing turnovers to force it into a fast-paced game. We practice that way every day, and we like to say we play the best that way in the state of Indiana.
Coach, this year coming in, the expectations were for this to happen. And with that being on your shoulders all year long, there's a lot more pressure, or it seems to be more pressure.
Yeah, it's always nice to have ice water in your veins, which these kids definitely have sometimes, but no question the expectations was to get a championship, and we knew that, you guys knew that, everybody knew that, the players knew that. When these seniors came in, they were sort of, our goal was to win a state championship before they graduated. So we knew we had one last go-around, and if it wasn't for that Heritage Christian team, we could be talking about a dynasty here. We got a special group, a very special group of 4 seniors that I'm going to miss greatly.
You know, with all of you things you've done, was this the easiest year you've ever had?
Easiest, no. Easiest, it's never easy when coaching, you know that. There's always a lot of pressure on you, a lot of the ups and downs you have to deal with. But, you know, if I was offered any coaching job in America, I wouldn't coach anybody but these young ladies right here behind us. They mean a lot to me, and they always will.
Being an Austin graduate, you know, we're very proud of you, of our own, that stay here and come and contribute, and you've done a wonderful job. What did it mean to you to be in that fiasco of a parade Saturday night?
Oh, it was crazy. Saturday night coming home, it was cold, but it was worth every minute of it. Being on top of the fire trucks and seeing pretty much shutting down 2 counties, it was an unbelievable feeling that, you know, you only wish and dream to be able to experience. And these kids here, I'm not sure they understand exactly what they've accomplished yet. It's amazing, something in 100 years our school has never done. And again, I owe it all and give full credit to these kids behind us. They're wonderful, great basketball players, but even more when you get to know them, they're even better kids off the court. So I give total thanks to them. But before I say anything else, when we came out here, I was wowed. And at the beginning of the season, we told the girls we want to wow people. And you guys wowed me with the applause. So I want to ask one more time, on the count of 3, everybody in the gym, I want to see as loud as you can get. I want this gym to be as loud as it ever has. I want you to wow these kids again. I think they deserve that. I think it's a very, very special group we have. So again, on the count of 3, 1, 2, everybody up. 3, make some noise. I think they were wowed. That was nice. Very nice. We thank you again. The thanks go out to everybody. This team, we got 4 great seniors, but again, a great basketball team. And I'm going to borrow the slogan that I used on my summer shirts from the Kentucky Wildcats. Baby should know. Envy our past. You think about our past. We've got 8 sectional championships, 7 regional championships, 3 semi-states, and a state championship. That's impressive. That's impressive for any school in the state of Indiana, let alone a small community like Austin. These kids in the past are great players that are on the wall, are great players behind us, and fear our future. We have a 19-1 JV team. We have some of the area's best players in the 8th, 7th, 6th, 5th, 4th, 3rd, 2nd, and 1st grade, and even kindergarten. I see these kids in summertime. They're good. They're good. So again, envy our past. It's on the wall. They're behind us, but fear our future. Austin basketball is back. It's on top, and it's here to stay.
Let's go ahead.
I think they heard that scream all the way back up to Fort Wayne there a second ago. That was awesome. You know, Lanny McIntosh alludes to spiritually the girls like to pray before the game, and we do give God all the glory, and we really appreciate Ted back there driving us and praying for us every game. And there's been a lot of people really excited about the program. I see Brent over there. He gives a lot of his time up for these girls. And, you know, the cafeteria ladies made them cookies and Rice Krispie treats, and parents sent goodies. And I think I packed on about 20 pounds over the weekend and so forth. But, I mean, how many of you guys were moved to tears Saturday night? I just think that's a pretty awesome thing when a basketball game can move people to tears. And I think we do serve a mighty God if that's where we give our credit to, and that's where I give mine. And I just want to thank these girls once again in the community for the support that you guys have given us.
We're going to share some moments and some comments from our 4 seniors, but before we do, I'd like to tell you a little bit about each one of those. The first one that we're going to talk about set a record for the most points ever scored by a sophomore with 43, and the most points ever scored in one quarter with 19. At Austin, she's in the top 10 career assists, and did I mention she loves to shoot three-pointers? She holds the record with the most three-pointers in one game at 10. She holds the record for the most three-pointers in one season, and is the Lady Eagles' all-time leader in most career three-pointers. She's 3rd in Indiana all-time. She is 4th on the Lady Eagles' all-time scoring list. She is Chelsea Jones.
Chelsea Jones, a great competitor. I love the way you get into it with all these other little guards who think they're all state, and they keep pushing you and trash talk you, but you manage to do your talking on the floor and on the scoreboard. You do a great job with that. Other than that, being the greatest three-point shooter in the history of Austin basketball, who's influenced your game and what made you be the Chelsea Jones that you are today?
Okay, I have something I want to read. I might get a little emotional, so bear with me. A reporter recently asked me what player influenced me the most to get me to this point in my basketball career. Austin basketball has many past players who had 4 great years at Austin and were great role models for later players such as myself. But the player who meant the most to me never got to have her senior season. Some people may have wondered, some people may have wondered why I wore number 24 on senior night. I wore it in honor of this player. Many of the younger people here may not know her name, but the older people here will remember Ivy Harold. Ivy was a junior on the 1999 runner-up team who lost to Fort Wayne Lures in the state championship game. Ivy kissed the floor after they lost and said, "I'll be back." On October 17th of her senior year, Ivy was killed in a car accident after leaving a basketball camp that I was attending. I was in the 2nd grade, and Ivy was my hero. We were both left-handed, and Big Dan always called me Little Ivy. I was with her at the camp that morning, and Ivy sent one of the other players to get me to come talk to her because I was too embarrassed to go on my own. We shot ball together and talked. I'm not a very talkative person, so I didn't say much, but it was one of the biggest thrills of my life, especially when she said one day I'd be wearing a Lady Eagle uniform and she would come watch me play. I rushed over to tell my mom about talking to Ivy and talked about her the rest of the day. Later that night, she was gone. She gave my grandpa a piece of net, and he still carries it in his wallet. He's the man up there in the tan jacket. Even today, I can't talk about Ivy without crying. She meant that much to me. Winning the state championship means a lot to me. Throughout the game and the second the buzzer went off and I became a state champion, my thoughts were of Ivy. Remembering Ivy makes me realize how special this time is and that the future is never certain, but these memories will last forever. If I'm lucky enough to have one kid out there who thinks half as much of me as I did of Ivy, all the hard work was worth it. When Ivy kissed the floor that day and said she'd be back, she never knew it would take her 11 years to get back. But she was with me on that floor Saturday as much as my teammates were. So I'd like to say thank you, Ivy. You finally made it back, and we brought home the state championship.
The next kid just loved to mix it up on the basketball court. I've never seen a kid go after every rebound in a game the way Michelle Gooden did, and it certainly paid off for all of us. She holds the record for the most career rebounds by grabbing over 800 in her career. She holds the single season mark and the one game mark of 20 rebounds in one game. She's the only player to ever grab 200 or more rebounds in 3 straight years. Earlier this year, and what a night this was, she scored her 1,000th point and became the all-time leading rebounder all in the same game. They had to stop play twice that night. If there were stats for taking charges and the most floor burns, I'm sure she'd be the all-time leader at that too. Michelle Gooden.
Michelle, you've had an amazing career as you've followed a lot of these people, as Lisa Gooden's up there too on the wall. You come from such a great basketball family. Which one had the most influence on you? I want to know which one.
First, I want to say thank you to everybody who's came out and supported us the past 4 years. These 4 years have been awesome. They've been so special, and I've made so many. I just want to say thank you to everybody that's been a part of it and made it so special for me.
Okay. Now, I saw you on the fire truck on the top. What was that like?
It was amazing. I had the trophy for a little bit and just holding it, and it was pretty heavy, but it's so awesome just seeing all those people. I didn't really know if everybody was going to come out and support us like they, we went around town before when we won semi-state and regionals and sectionals, but when we won state, everybody was out, and it was just awesome. I'm so glad we have the support that we do.
Okay, thank you.
You'll find Katie McIntosh's name at the top of just about every school record in the record books. She's the all-time leader in career assist and holds the record for the most assists in one season and just all kinds of assist records. She's second all-time at Austin in career rebounds. She's Indiana's all-time leader in made free throws. She is the Lady Eagles' all-time leading scorer with 2,195 career points. At the state finals, she was selected the Indiana Mental Attitude Award winner. She also likes to make big shots when her team's behind in the state title game. Katie McIntosh.
Katie McIntosh, all-time great basketball player, hopefully future Indiana All-Star. Katie, what's it like playing with your dad on the bench too?
Well, we've had our...
Let me rephrase that. Your dad was on my first basketball team I ever coached, and he was the captain of my 8th grade team, so I know how he is.
Yeah, we've definitely had our ups and downs. We've had a few arguments, but it's all been worth it. I love playing under my dad.
Okay. Now, likewise, we talked about your things about the state tournament and all the great records that you've had. What's next for Katie McIntosh? What's up for basketball?
I'm going to be attending a top 60 workout here soon and hopefully make the All-Star team, and then I'll be playing in the North-South All-Star game also, so I'm not finished yet.
So you were expecting us to come to the All-Star game in June?
Of course.
And watch Katie McIntosh. Congratulations, Katie.
Katie McIntosh's career is defined by her will and sheer determination. Chelsea Jones' career is defined by a swagger of confidence. Michelle Gooden's career is defined by her willingness to sacrifice and her heart of a champion. Ashley Dowling's career is defined as the ultimate teammate and her willingness to let others shine, so in the end, they all could shine as one. She scored over 700 career points. Can you believe that on a team in the same class with 3 other players who scored almost 5,000 points? She's a great passer. She's second on the all-time list for the Lady Eagles for three-pointers made. If they kept records, she would, beyond a doubt, hold the record for the most long-range shots in the history of girls basketball. She'd also have to be the all-time leader in getting Coach Jared Peterson to shake his head no. Ashley Dowling.
Amazing, Ashley Dowling, who does shoot the longest basketball shots in the history of Austin High School and game. Okay, we talk about your game. What else is? What do you think is the best part of your basketball game? Because everybody talks about how far you're going to shoot when you get off the bus.
Well, I'd probably have to say that my passes, probably. My rebounds.
Your passes and your rebounds.
Yeah.
Well, little trouble. A great all-around game, and we've got a little contest for you tonight. Also, because
Are you aware that? How many of you are aware that when Coach Peterson played for the Eagles, he graduated as the all-time three-point leader?
well,
they're going to go to the volleyball line on the other end of the floor, and they're going to shoot one of these long-range bombs, and we're not leaving here till one of them makes one.
a little bragging rights on this.
Ashley, he won't be shaking his head no tonight.
The other end.
That is from the volleyball line, Coach Peterson. That's from Ashley Dowling range. She put new meaning to the word long-range bomb. That is no good. Dowling with it. Long-range bomb and
no good.
We may be here. Is there any food out there? He's not even.
Oh.
Ashley, do
Close.
not let him win.
Close.
Dowling with it. She drives, long range bomb, and ooh. I'm going with Peterson.
I will go with Dowling.
That's pretty good.
She get a chance to tie. Yeah!
Yes! Woo!
Amazing! Ashley Dowling. Oh.
Okay, you can quit shooting, Coach Peterson. Your days are over.
Oh.
Let's give them a hand, folks.
Yeah.
What we're going to do, I think we all got kind of, we started really liking this happy dance that the team did when they started winning these tournaments 3 years ago. We're going to ask them to do that one more time down there on the other end of the floor.
And before they do as they get ready to do the happy dance, you know, we're very blessed to have a community channel that has a TV show and all the great production staff that we have here, school board and superintendent, everybody that puts that out. It's been a wonderful thing. We're also blessed to have the #1 announcer in Southern Indiana in Mike Barrett. He said if I said that, I could do more Kentucky next year.
And earlier today, I told Dave he was the best assistant announcer, too. This is the happy dance. And before we leave this evening, one more time, the Austin School Song for the 2010 Class 2A State Champions. After the event, after the school song, Coach Peterson wanted me to remind you that they're going to be selling posters, and there's going to be an autograph session out in the corridor, out in the lobby. But right now, one more time, the school song. Thank you for coming tonight.
I got a feeling that tonight